Hey everybody, it's May, and today I'm back to show you the last installment of the Plum Paper Planners. I'm going to be showing the A5 Plum Paper Planners in the neutral, what planners in this size I'll be offering, and the kits that go along with them. So if that seems interesting, just stay tuned. Okay guys, before we get started, I did receive the last large Plum Paper Planner. So let me go ahead and show you that. It is for the for the large Plum Paper Vertical Priorities. And so let me show you what a layout looks like in the planner itself. Excuse me guys, I was doing some yard work and I got into a fight with something I'm allergic to, so excuse the calamine lotion. Okay, so it did change a little bit for the sizing in all the planners for the Plum Paper Vertical Priorities, but it's set up exactly pretty much the same. It has the 3 check areas for your priorities, for your to do today. You still have the Saturday and Sunday stacked, and you still have this wide open area in the bottom for like your full boxes. So let me go ahead and show you what the kit looks like for this. It's a 3-page kit, and the sheet A has this box right here for you, which is going to be your large checklist. Then you're going to get your habit tracker right here. You're going to get a large deco box that's plain with just a little bit of clip art on it to go right here, and it's sized pretty generous. And then you get a full box to cover up the calendar should you choose. Not everybody does, but I don't like to see it. And if I would use a sticker there in my planner, then I offer it in the kits. Of course, you get some circle dots. You get your days of the week. And then you get your date squares, okay? And you get your 2 washi strips to go along the tops here, and then the one down here for Sunday. Okay, so sheet B is going to be your top 3 priority box that will cover up this entire area. It can fit in either area, and it can also go down here in your check lines. You get your full boxes for across the bottom, and then you get some 3 checklist itself in case you don't want to use this large sticker. And then you get a few scripts. You get this week, habits, notes, goals, priority, and important. Okay, so that's sheet B. All right, and then last but not least is just a sheet of labels in sizes to go across 3 lines, 2 lines, or 1 line. And the reason you get a whole sheet of labels this way is because I'm not doing an add-on for labels for the large planner in this option. So if you need extra labels, this would be your best option, would be sheet C. So let me go ahead and show you really quickly before we get into the A5s of what this looks like in the planner, that exact same kit. So you can see it covers up very nicely at the top. I'm sorry, I smudged right there when I was laying the sticker down, but you know. So the scripts can actually layer right on top of there if you like. I don't have a habit circled out box to be able to put the script in, but you can just layer it right there. You can see that these go line to line, look very, very nice. These fit completely in the box. You can see these line up very nicely in the center, so they're not, you know, wonky. They're just perfectly centered, the little strip is. These are not individual. These are actually a little strip. You can see if you didn't use the little strips, how it goes in perfect over here. And then as well, it's the same sizing, these 2 boxes, so it could go down here if you like. So then you have some labels that you could, this is the way that the scripts would look like in the labels down here, okay? And then your circle dots, you can see that they sit nicely inside the lines. And here is a single label by itself. The full boxes fit beautifully. I love it. And then over here is where you have your 3-line box, your 2-line box, and your single box. So that's a look at the last large planner I'm offering for Plum Paper in the neutral. I want to remind everyone that it does not seem like Plum Paper changed anything for the colorful and modern planners. So my kits will require a little bit of finagling and surgery if you are using a colorful or a neutral colorful or modern planner. I sized all my kits for the neutral in the large, the 7x9, and the A5. So I just want to be very transparent that all of my sizing for my kits for Plum Paper are for the neutral planner. Okay, so now that we got that one done, let's go ahead and get started with all the A5s. So it looks like the first kit I'm going to show you is the vertical priorities. As you can see, you in the A5, you still get the same new neutral planner layout. Let me see if I can get in a little bit close. There we go. So you still get this new dashboard layout. The monthly did not change. And then here is, let's put to one it's not shaded or one I tested on. Let's see. This is what it looks like. It's exactly the same layout, except the only difference I saw was that there is no open boxes down here Monday through Friday for the full boxes. However, they are still included in the kit. So let me go ahead and show you the Plum Paper Vertical Priorities A5 kit. This is going to be sheet A. It's going to be your washi strips for up here. It's going to be your full plain box with your little bit of deco. It's going to be your calendar cover-up box, should you choose to use it. Your habit tracker to go right over here. Your checklist box to go here. Your days of the week, your date dots, some checklist strips, some single labels, and some circle dots. Okay, sheet B is labels in 3 lines, 2 lines, and 1 line lengths, or widths, heights, I don't know. I did go ahead and include the 5 full boxes to go down at the bottom. I think it just ties in the kit. I really do. And I think without it and just a little bit of clip art and this box up here with the washi strip, I think it's just like a little bit more deco, please. And then here are your checklists. And if you don't want the checklist, then it's the same sizing without the checklist on it. So that's sheet B. So it's just a 2-page kit. So let me go ahead and show you what it looks like in the planner. Let's go ahead and flip it over. So as you can see, everything is sized super, super nice. I like it a lot. The checklists do fit in the line very nicely. This right here, I was using non-removable sticker paper, so I couldn't get it centered right, but it is generously sized for you. And then it's the same way over here. You know what I mean? So once you put down this box, you can just line up the bottom with it and just go up. These look very, very nice. And it's the same kit, guys, just in the A5. And it is only a 2-page kit. There was a sheet C originally with all my Plum Paper Vertical Priorities, with my Plum Paper Weeklies, with the monthly kits in the Plum Paper, the Hobonichis. Sheet C is now just an add-on in the size that you need. So Hobonichi, it'll be, sheet C is basically in the A5 add-ons. And this kit would be in the A5 add-ons. You got what I'm saying, guys? I took that sheet away so that you would just get like full sheets of what you need for the kit. Use the add-ons to supplement any extras that you need. That way there's not so many leftover stickers. There's not so many components to have to purchase. If you're just after the kit to be able to do this and have plenty of labels left over, with your freebie, with the little deco, I think you'd be good. So I just like the way that the kits are streamlined and they're a little bit better. Also, in all the kits, some aesthetic things changed. Like, these are now darker, and these are now perfectly, they were a little too close, and I noticed that over time, somehow or another, these were not perfectly symmetrical. So it was like, instead of 0.25 by 0.25, it was 0.23 by 25. So your circle looked good, but it actually wasn't. So things like that have all been corrected in all the kits across the board. Erin Condren's, Hobonichi's, the whole deal. So this is the A5 Plum Paper Vertical Priorities. Okay, so let me go ahead and move that kit. All right, what's the next one? Looks like we're going to be looking at the horizontal priorities and the monthly. So let's go ahead and flip open to a monthly, I believe. Well, actually, let me show you what the pages look like in here. Okay, so this is the Plum Paper horizontal priorities and what it looks like in the neutral. Okay, so it's going to be very much like I did for the large and the 7x9 kit. And then, of course, like I said, the sizing didn't change across the board, it seems like, in the neutral, except for the dashboard for the monthly. But I did take away that little monthly add-on sheet and add it to your kit. So you will get either a Monday start or a Sunday start, sheet A. Okay, and you will get the free scripts if you order sheet A or a full kit. If you want additional scripts to go for your dashboard, they are available in the drop down menu. So you have a full box with an image. You have a full box that's just ready for you to write your notes in. You get your sidebar. You get your two top washies. And these are connected, so you don't have to worry about layering another piece. You get assorted labels in the three colors of the kit. You get your date squares. You get labels to put in for your holidays or anything like want to write in that pertains to you specifically. And the two that are already pre-printed is mystery kit releases and new releases. That was requested to stay on the monthly kit. Then you get two strips to be able to mark off on your monthly section, like road trip, out of town, no school, things like that. So then here is sheet B. Sheet B is your washi strips. It's going to cover up those days in the month that you do not need, and it is a different pattern that is on your top washi. But it goes very good with these honeycomb hives. Here's the honeycomb and the bees. So I always try to make sure it matches pretty good. So now, instead of having to get the monthly add-on, you have your bill dues or expense trackers, however you like to use them, on this sheet. You get another set, 3 sets of full boxes with the decoration inside of it, or pattern, sorry. 2 open boxes to be able to use. Then you have appointment labels in assorted sizes, and of course some circle dots. I use this washi strip along the side to go into my dashboard. So that's sheet B. Alright, so sheet C, you get 2 options here. You can either get the full open box with the pattern, or you can get it with the habit tracker. Again, you get some more expense labels. You get all the deco icons that was on the monthly add-on, and you get the scripts that were there as well. Now, Cricut has been doing some weird stuff this week, and I've had to go in and check. You can see that these scripts are in 2 different tones, like deeper and lighter. These are fixed on the actual kits when they release in the shop. Do not worry. They're not going to be dark and then light. They are absolutely correct. Just at the time I printed this, that's when I saw it. I went ahead and fixed it. You also get these little labels here to be able to put into this area. We'll go ahead and show you the dashboard. They fit right here. And I also used my scripts to cover up what they already say, like birthdays, events, and projects. I use bill dues and priorities and show you that it does work over those. It didn't go over the top of, it went over the top of projects and events, but it didn't go over birthdays. But I just used one of my extra monthly boxes and was like good to go. You get 3 circles, and then here they are right here. This washi is the second one that's on this page, and then of course the scripts that say goal 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that's a look right here at the dashboard, and then this would be your monthly spread. As you can see, everything fits in here very nicely. There is a trick to Plum Paper. When you look at their monthly, their words come down below the line, okay? And it can be very tricky to put it down when you have washi in this area. The easiest thing I have found to do is line up your sidebar right here, lay it all the way up, and then butt up your washi strip after you put down the monthly strips that you need and cut. Then lay down your top washi. It will all work perfect, and this is the way to look. Now, I didn't do that when I did this. I laid down my washi strip, my sidebar. I went all the way to the top. Then I put down my washi. Nay. But in this month, there was no days to cover up. I would suggest, if there's no days to cover up along the top, go ahead and put down your sidebar, put down your top washi, then put down your date dots, because mine are actually underneath. And like I said, this was non-removable sticker paper, so I could not fix that. Here are where the days are that are not included in a month, and that is the washi form. So as you can see, your icons fit very nicely, and so does all the labels, line to line, and these are perfectly sized for boxes. So you're good to go. Alright, so that's a look at the monthly kit in the A5. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this horizontal priority. So as you can see, here is the kit right here. You're going to get same thing just like in the 7x9 in the large. You're going to get your habit tracker, your open box, your calendar cover up. Silverware, you get the 8th one. I was doing 2 of 3 of the colors from the kit, and then the 4th one was only getting 1, you actually get the 4th one. So that way you can put them down in whatever order you like. You have some circle dots, you have some skinny strips, some long skinny strips, your weekend banner, a little bit of deco, your brush strokes, cover-ups, some wonky arrows, and of course, your date dots. Okay, and that's sheet A. Sheet B is labels that will go right here perfectly in this area. The weekend cover-up strips for right here. Long labels to put right here to put in your scripts. Some more icons. You get, 7 priority, 7 today, 7 to do, planner time, 2 important, errands, and goals. Okay? So that's a look at sheet B. And then right here is how it looks in your planner. As you can see, everything fits super nicely. The icons are a little bit larger, but I like them to stand out. If they were any smaller, if they were the size of a line, guys, you can lose your definition. You just really are. Wanted to show you that the numbers are kiss cut. Let me move my fingernail. And they match up to the size of the words Monday through Sunday. Your silverware goes just a little bit above the line. Here's how the scripts fit in your labels. And I mean, just, you get generous sizing on this. And this right here, she's to the side because my dumbtail had it on the sheet rotated. It is adjusted, as you can see in the kit. If I printed it after I fixed it, I did. It is now the right size. So she would go this way, you guys. Sometimes I'm a dip. But this is why I like to test my kits. I like to print them, and that way I find mistakes before I mail out an order and a customer finds it. Because like I said, I don't use every single one of these planners. It's sometimes a struggle to come up with a kit to try to include everything that does use a certain type of planner, what they would want. But I think I got you covered for the basics on just about all the kits in my shop. And of course, you can always choose add-ons to fill in where you need. Alright, so that's a look at the horizontal priorities. Alright, so this one is going to be the A5 Me layout. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at what the layout is in here. Alright, whoops, let's turn to this page. Now, there is a difference between the large, the 7x9, and the A5. In the large, you get 7 of these strips over here, and only on this page. In the 7x9, you get 6 of these areas right here, and it's on both pages, okay? And the kits reflect that for the 7x9 and for the large. Now, in the A5, as you can see, you get 6 areas right here, but it's only on this side. You still get that nice little sidebar that's probably going to need to be stacked. You're going to get your area up here with the washi that you're going to have to cut because this side and this side is absolutely just like any other kits, 2 different sizes. Then you'll get your date areas and then everything you need. So let's go ahead and look at the kit. Sheet A will give you the washi strips along the top where your Monday through Sunday are already pre-printed for you. Then you have your washi strips up here. You have your you have these strips right here to be able to go here. And even though there's only 6, I included a lot of them. So that way you could just do as many as you wanted to in the same color. You get some little squiggles. You get some individual checklists. You get your habit tracker, your calendar cover up, your sidebar long list. You get some 2-line labels and 1-line labels. Of course, you get your silverware, a couple of scripts, and your date dots. So then sheet B is your solid circle dots. You get some checklist full boxes. You get full boxes for 7 days. And then you get some open full boxes without the checklist inside. So let me show you what this kit for the A5 Me layout looks like. Alright, so it is the exact same kit I just showed you. Only thing you really need to do sticker surgery on is cut your washi to the right length. I went ahead and did rainbow style, and I still have plenty of labels left over. You will need to order custom scripts. This is such a customizable planner that I do not offer anything already ready to go. That's why your strips are completely solid, is so that way you can just put your scripts along the top. If you're ordering scripts to go in here, you need to go ahead and let me know that you want A5 scripts. Please do not order 7x9 scripts, the ones that say custom scripts, SC. They are for the 7x9. You need to hit A5 custom scripts, and they should fit perfectly right here. Everything fits within the lines very, very nicely. As you can see, you can get 3 single line labels and 2 squiggles in one of these boxes. Love that. And of course, your sidebar is completely stacked. The easiest way to do it is to put down your habit tracker first and then work your way up. Okay? So that is a look at the A5 me layout. Alright, so let me move these paper clips and my little Winnie the Pooh flage flag. Alright, so the next one. Which one am I wanting to do? Alright, let's go ahead and do this one. This is a new planner option for the shop. It's a new planner option for me as well. Whoops. It is the A5 quad lined. Now, you can get it quad line and take the lines off, and it's a completely blank open square. I didn't format for that because that's, I can't lay things down straight. So, that's just that. You get these 2 open areas where you'll need to get a washi. You'll have some date headers. This right here could either be 2 lines to say something for the week. I believe it said priority and to do there. I'm not sure how it was on the website. But to me, in my mind, I will be using this planner. This is just like priority or whatever for the day. It would be a 1 label thing for me. You could stick 2, but it would just be a 1 for me. And then, of course, you've got your lines. Super simple layout. So let me go ahead and show you this 1-page kit for the A5 quad lined. Like I said, it'll work for the blank and everything else. So you'll get your 2 washi strips that will go along the top here. You'll get a wide open full deco box to go down here for your to-do list. You will get 8 single labels, so you can either put a label here in these areas or, 2. You get your brush strokes to go across right here where it says Friday through Saturday. You'll get 8 silverware, 8 wonky arrows, a planner, your days of the week, and then your date squares and a habit tracker. So let me show you what this looks like in Planner. Okay, so you have your washi strips along the top, okay? You have your brush strokes down, and I went ahead and put my date squares and my days of the week. And then you have your silverware and your wonky arrows and your planner time, okay? Here's how a single label looks in this area, and then also up here to be able to put in whatever you like. Now, this right here is a wide open box, but if you're wanting to use the habit tracker, now mind you, this is non-removable sticker paper. The habit tracker will fit perfectly. If you don't like this right here, cover it up. It'll mostly cover it up. But you would just lay down. I want to do it perfect because, like I said, this is non-removable sticker paper. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and that's how that's going to look in there if you want to use the habit tracker as well. Or you can just put your habit tracker wherever you like, dealer's choice. But that is what I included for the A5 quad line. Now, it's very open. Like I said, it's only this 1-page kit. And the reason why is because I do the compact vertical and the Erin Condren, and it's pretty much the same thing. And it is 3 pages. It's like 2 full pages and a smaller sheet of like scripts and extra labels. The thing is I have noticed since October with my shop being open, generally, on average, only sheet A is ordered. And sheet A in that kit includes everything you see at one here, except for the habit tracker. That's on another page. And the wonky arrows and the planner time is on another page. But I put all the main components onto this one. And generally, people that use this layout, the compact vertical, and I guess now the quad lined, they pretty much buy, we call it icons and add-ons to put into what they need. So that's the next planner that I was going to offer, which is the A5 quad lined. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get down and dirty with it. All right, let's look at the A5 Plum Paper Daily. Shall we? Alright, so let's flip to a page. Hopefully I didn't test on it. Here we go. So it is very, very much just like it is in the 7x9 and the large. You got your top 3 priority area here. You got your whole nice to-do list, today's schedule. It was pre-printed saying meals, but I'm sure if you customize it, it says something else. Or you can buy a script, cover that up. Got your note area and your daily gratitude. Again, you could call that highlights. You could put in an Instax picture, whatever you like in this area. Probably work better in the 7x9 and the large, but you know. Okay, so this is sheet A. This is going to be your top washi for along here. You get your 8 silverware, you get your date squares, and you get your days of the week. Okay? So then sheet B is your top 3 priority boxes and all the washis that you need to cover up today's schedule, to do, meals, and daily gratitude. Not notes, not top 3 priority. These boxes cover up the words top 3 priority for you, and you will get something separate for right down here. So that's sheet B. All right, then sheet C is 8 full boxes with clip art in it to go down here into your daily gratitude. I am so happy that in the A5 daily, I was able to get all these little stinkers on the same page. Believe it or not, I was stressing it. Okay, so then sheet D is all your scripts. You will get 7 notes, 7 today. You will also get 2 day off, pay bills, appointment, planner time to buy, payday, laundry, errands. You get 2 errands. No school, order stickers, of course. 2 appointment, 2 and it looks like 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 important. Okay, you get your washi strips that match your headers to go down here in the notes. You get your circle dots, and you get some wonky arrows. Okay, and then sheet E, since I am not offering an add-on for labels, is tons and tons of labels that are single line or double line in this area. Okay, there will be some add-ons for the daily and the daily hourly in the add-ons, but labels will not be one of them. Okay, all right, so that's your kit. So let's go ahead and look at how one of these little boogers lays down. So I only did 1 page, so let's go ahead and pull that away. So here is your full bottom deco box that covers up daily gratitude. Here's your 2-line label. That's your circle dot, your silverware, your custom script that says notes with the long washi. You have important, you have today, you have the washi for to do, your top 3 priority, a single line label with a dot inside the label and a custom script, as well as your top washi with your day of the week and your date square. So the reason I left this open is because I'm getting a lot of people saying, well, I don't use gratitude, because I said in another video that generally that's the custom script that I get the most is gratitude. Well, in the A5s, I went ahead and left this one blanks for you to order a custom script, because you might want to say highlight, you might want to say memory verse, you might want to say gratitude, blessing, today's blessings. I get a lot of these, so that one is not pre-included in the kit because it seems to be in the A5. It's very mixed. It's not so much an average. So just order a custom script that will fit right here in the A5 size. So that's a look at the A5 daily planner. All right, 2 more, my peoples, 2 more. All right. Okay. So next up we have the daily hourly. So let's go ahead and look at this little booger in the A5. All right, so same monthly, same dashboard, and pretty much the exact same as you see in the large and 7x9. You get this large open area that you will need to use your whipper and white out these 2 lines right here, because they will tend to show underneath your stickers. I will be doing separate dot squares for numbers, so that way you can number your timeline as the way you need it. You get this area which says my day, important, to-do list, gratitude, and notes. Now, I did not offer a deco box that would go into the gratitude section in any of the planners. Before I release them, because I'm getting a lot of requests, I will go back and I will add a new sheet to each one of the kits to make sure that you have a deco box for all of the sizes in the daily hourly. Okay, so at the moment the kit that you will receive for the daily hourly is your top washi strips, just like in the daily. They go up here. You get your days of the week, you get your date squares, and you get your silverware. That's sheet A. Now, I was not happy because I couldn't get them all on one sheet, so here is sheet C and D. These are your long boxes with clip art inside to go across these areas in your planner, okay? And like I said, yes, you're getting an extra one, but use it in your journal. And if you don't like one of the clip arts, like if the honeycomb don't do it for you, don't use the bad boy, okay? So that's sheet C and D. Sheet B is just all of your washi that you need to cover up my day, important, to-do list, and gratitude, okay? Not everybody wants to use the washi and the A5 is what I'm being told, because they have customized their planners to say what they want. But for those who definitely want the washi, and I have already gotten a lot of requests making sure to have it in the kit, this is the little sheet you need. So then sheet E is all of your single line and double line labels. And then sheet F is all of your scripts, your wonky arrows, your circle dots, and your little washi strips to go across this section that says notes. Okie dokie. Like I said, the deco boxes that I'll be adding to the kits cover up the gratitude section, not the notes box. Okay? If you're wanting in the daily hourly it to go for the notes box instead of the gratitude, let me know. You have a couple of days. I would say I need to have everyone who's going to be using the daily hourly in any size, because I'm going to make it reflect from the large all the way down to the A5. You need to shoot me a message. Do you want the deco box in the gratitude area, or do you want it down here for the notes? Personally, if it were my planner, I wouldn't so much want it in the gratitude section. I could throw a label right here and custom script that, and that could be in anything section that I wanted. That could just be my meals right here. I would personally want it in the notes, but don't go by me. If you're using this planner, please let me know in which area you would like me to design a deco box, very much like this one up here, but size either for notes or for gratitude. Just let me know. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at what this kit looks like in the planner. Now, where is my little thingamabob? Where did I stick this little booger? Here we go. Okay, so here is a look at the daily hourly. Like I said, you can see the little shading right in here, so I would use a whipper and cover that up. But here's your washi, custom script for the day of the week, your date square, your washi strips. I put them all matchy-matchy in this one. Then for the notes section, you can see how your circle dot fits in your line. Here is your script that says church. All of your scripts should fit like this within the line. Here's how the custom scripts will look on your washi. And then here's your wonky arrow. And you can also see how long that word right there, order stickers, still fits in the label. So that is a look at the hourly daily. Like I said, I just need to know if you want a custom box right here with like the clip art in this section or in the notes section. Just leave me a comment down below. All right, so last but not least is the Plum Paper Weekly. Now, you guys, it didn't have that area like it does in the 7x9. That was so weird to me. Grabbing out one of mine, sorry. So it doesn't have this area down here, okay? But it does have an issue, and it was irking my nerves. It's pretty much the exact same sizing as it is already in the shop. It went from a 4-page kit to a 3-page kit, and you can always get add-ons to fill in what you need. But what I did was this area right here, the washi strips were just not jobbing. I had washi strips to cover 3 lines down here, and then I had 2-line washi strips and single-line washi strips. Believe it or not, guys, this area right here in the planner, that's not a single line, and that to there is not a double line or a triple line. So I had to design some different washi. So basically, other than this, I guess this was new in the A5. I'm not sure, because I don't have my A5 that I had previously when I sized the kits originally. But to me, it seems like it's new. Hang on one second. I'm so sorry about that. Miss Bonnie has decided that she's going to try to tear up my other desk. Okay, so it seems like, for the most part, just about everything was still going to work. It will be a hair off on some of your labels and your full boxes. I think they just increased it like 0.04 of a millimeter. And to me, that's enough to just drive me nuts. So, you know, I went ahead and perfectly sized it. So let me go ahead and show you what the kit looks like now. So you're still going to get your top washi strips, and they're going to be a solid pattern. A solid color, I mean, no pattern on there. You get 8 silverware instead of 7. You get this little teeny tiny paw print because a lot of my favorite customers use this, and we all have puppies and we all talk back and forth and we all track things for our puppies. So I included a black paw print that will stay black across the board in all the A5 Plum Paper Weekly kits. You get your habits in this week, and they are darker in the actual kit. Then you get your dots for the days of the month. Yeah, you get your weekend banner. You get a little bit of icons now. You get a full box to cover up the calendar. You get some appointment labels. You get some double line labels. You get some single line labels. And you get Alexandra's favorite checklist labels. You get your habit tracker and your checklist, and then you also get these patterned boxes right here to go down the bottom, much like you do in the 7x9. Because I know several of my customers use the A5 Weekly and the 7x9 Weekly. So if they're wanting their kit to match in the A5 the way it does in the 7x9, even though that area is not here, I included the labels, at least 5 of them, so that they could pretty much get that same look going on. Okay, so the washi did change. So you've got some triple line washi, some double line washi. Hang tight. Yeah. Some double line washi. You get this weird washi sized. It's the 3rd set that will go right here perfectly. Then you get some more washi, single line, and then some lines for like color blocking or blocking out your days, whatever you need to do. So this is your washi sheet. And then this is your sheet C. These are strips. They are now circles instead of squares, and I like the change. These are reformatted to perfectly fit the area. These are open boxes, and they have a little bit of clip art. You'll get one on each color and then one that's not on each color, okay? So you get plenty of your checklist labels, and then you get 4 of the full boxes with checklists inside of them. There were a lot more checklists inside of these boxes. I didn't like the look of that. Don't know what I was thinking when I originally designed it. So that now only has 4 checklists in there. So this is sheet C. So let me go ahead and show you what this looks like in the planner. Now, I went ahead and tried to show as many of these stickers as I could. Your sidebar is completely flush, okay? Start at the bottom line and work your way up. You'll be good to go. The little paw print fits perfectly inside the label for the habit tracker, and I included in the habit tracker a line to be able to use the word habits. I don't know why it wasn't there, guys. I also went ahead and put this this is the script layered in this section. You might have one that says grocery list or whatever, but the word this week, I always put it there. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. Here's where your date strips are, and the date dots on top. That is that weird washi. Remember, it's number 3 down. So if you're wanting to cover that whole area, number 3 on the washi sheet, number 3 is going to be the one that's always going to work here. It's always going to be number 3. It's always going to work there, okay? So then here's how your boxes look, perfectly sized. I went deco, no deco, deco. Here's how your icons look, your appointment labels, your silverware, your single line labels, and if you can really, really see, those circles are centered perfectly in your lines right in the middle. Here is a double line label, a single line washi, your full boxes, and a 3-line washi, okay? So, same thing over here, number 3 option on the washi. Here is deco no on the full boxes, the weekend banner, the appointment labels. Icons will fit nicely over top of them. Here's your little planner for your planner time. Here is your double label with an icon inside, icon not in a label, appointment label, checklist boxes. Whew. Those boxes I included on the sampler with a deco inside, icon inside of it, icon on a single line, your full boxes and a double washi at this bottom line instead of 3 lines up. So I tried to show you everything I could show you guys. So I went ahead and I wanted to get this video out there. There is a reason why the new releases are held up, and it has nothing to do with sizing all these planners. It was a bit of a jump, but I have that part done. There is an update that is affecting Cricut for every single person, okay? Not just me, not the way I save my designs. It's really heartbreaking in the Cricut forums to hear other shop owners talking about they got orders stacking up and they can't cut their sheets. It is not cutting our stickers correctly. It's not cutting our backing cards. But ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mae has figured out a workaround. It is a pain in the butt. So as far as I can tell, I'm not going to wait for Cricut to update the bug. When they do, amazing. In the meantime, it's a pain in my butt to go back through my files to adjust some stuff. I should have the new releases with kits 31 all the way through kit 44 in all the plums, all sizes, and the new large 7x9 and A5 add-ons redone and in the shop on Monday, August 14th. So just stay tuned for that. So now that I've made that announcement and I've showed all the new kits, all the planner options I'm going to be doing, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know I'm ready to play with my planners, y'all. I want to set them up. So I hope this helped everybody who's been waiting and dying to see. If you think I left some stuff out, you need something else, please contact me. For the most part, I'll probably be able to add it as an add-on. I'm still finishing up all the add-ons. I'm going back from kit 31 all the way through this new release and adjusting the add-ons for each size. I'm adding the large, I'm adjusting the 7x9s, and I'm adjusting the A5. So there's plenty of time this week to ask me to put an add-on into the shop in whatever size you need. Also, let me know about the daily hourly, you guys. There's a lot of you using the kit. I'm going to go with the average, and I will let y'all know when I'm doing playing with me's this week. But I just wanted to go ahead and show y'all everything, and I hope this answered everybody's questions, and I will talk to you in the next video. Okay, bye.